Hello. It is 12/12, December 12th, and I decided to record my American Cancer Society speech that I did back in August at the Youth Summit in Long Beach. Tremendous honor to speak on behalf of the American Cancer Society, and I found this literally, and I'm done with finals. And I decided to just read off of it, just putting it right in front of the screen, reading it. Got my American Cancer Society shirt on, and that's it. I'm gonna record it, and I don't know, I'm gonna mess up, but don't judge me. And yeah, that's all. I just think it's important that I record this type of stuff. So, okay, that's it. I hope you enjoy it. To whoever this is going to, it's probably gonna stay private, but whatever. Okay. Hi everyone, my name is Brianna, and I want to start off by asking you guys all a question. How many of you guys watched the Olympic Games this year? Show of hands? Anyone? Anyone? This year, watching the Olympics, I began to wonder what it takes to really be an Olympian. What I concluded was that you don't need to be able to do Michaela Maroney's triple twist vault or run 100 meters in under 9.58 seconds to be considered a hero. I believe it is more about a person's perseverance and spirit. And while there's no way that I will ever be able to run as fast as Usain Bolt or swim as fast as Michael Phelps, I don't need to, because I hold records of my own. For example, I hold the world record for the most hospital visits in a year. I won the gold medal for freaking out my nurses while watching really gory movies like Saw during my blood transfusions. And I won the gold medal for being best friends with Bucky, the yellow barf bucket, on my really nauseous days. And I won the gold medal in courage when I danced on stage in front of hundreds of people with my bald head shining at my dance recital just a couple days after my hair all fell out. I earned the gold medal in the most legit Halloween costume ever when I dressed up as Mr. Clean. But unfortunately, I got the bronze in the bald-headed beauty contest because I found out I had an abnormal amount of moles on my head. Yes, that was bad. I also hold the gold medal in strength when the doctors told me that there was still cancer inside of my body and that they had to go back in with more intense treatment and more surgeries. I believe that we are all champions in our own ways. My Olympic journey began when I was 15 years old after finding out that the harmless fat deposit in my chest was not what it was. After going back and forth to the hospital and the surgeon and the pediatrician and then back to the hospital, I found out what I had. I was diagnosed with Ewing's sarcoma, a rare form of bone cancer. And I was immediately admitted to the hospital where they hooked me up to an IV pole and scheduled a bunch of surgeries. To put it in simple terms, I went through a year of HE double toothpicks. 25 rounds of radiation, 14 rounds of chemotherapy, 6 surgeries, and way too many blood and platelet transfusions to count. I was sweet 16, and pale, and bald, and weak, and quite frankly sick of being sick. But I was also very motivated to get better. I didn't want to believe the survival rates that I read on Wikipedia, nor did I want to read the thick packets of information that my doctors handed to me. Instead, I believed that there was a better life ahead, full of health and happiness, just beyond the horizon. All I had to do to get there was put up a fight, like a champion, like an Olympic champion. And that's exactly what I did. Today, I am now proud to call myself a 5-year cancer survivor, and I have my gold medal here with me to prove it. Here it is. And every round of treatment is documented via this chain of hospital bracelets. And while it may seem a little bit ridiculous and impractical, I wear this thing with pride because it reminds me of the battle that I fought and what I need to do now to make a difference in the lives of those still living with cancer. My involvement with the American Cancer Society and the Youth Cancer Survivor Scholarship Program has truly empowered me. I volunteered at UC Berkeley's Colleges Against Cancer in the Luminaria Committee, where I led the ceremonies slideshow and the construction of the giant Luminaria bag. I am also proud to say that as team captain at Relay for Life, I motivated my team to raise over $2,000 for the American Cancer Society. This year, I also combined my passion for dance with cancer awareness by serving as the Dance for Cancer coordinator at Bigger Bigger, an organization whose mission is to catalyze positive change in public health by connecting people with opportunities to make a difference by doing what they love to do. I worked with dance organizations all over the Bay Area to host Dance for Cancer workshops where we raised thousands of dollars in funds for cancer research. In April of this year, as a way to celebrate my 21st birthday and my 5th year being cancer-free, I created the Bree Positive Challenge as a way for my community to join in celebrating this huge milestone in my life. I simply made a list of 21 meaningful things to do, such as join the bone marrow registry, write a letter to someone, give blood, and it challenged people to do it. It was a way of spreading cancer awareness and inspiring people to be a part of something bigger than themselves. This past year, I've also continued to volunteer for Camp Okaizu, a summer camp for children dealing with cancer, and at Coach Art, a nonprofit organization whose mission is to improve the quality of lives for children living with chronic and other life-threatening illnesses. Ooh, piece of paper, sorry. From this crappy cancer experience, I've grown to realize one thing. Greatness exists in all of us. It's just a matter of letting it shine through. I know that many of us have the ability to be just as inspiring as these crazy Olympic athletes that we see on television. While my scars remain as a shadow of my past, and this medal reminds me of the battle, while my scars remain as a shadow of my past, this medal reminds me that my battle is not over. Without the latest advancements in treatment and research, service, early detection, and education, I would not be here today. In just the last 15 years, 3 people in my family have been diagnosed with cancer, and I'm the only one of the 3 to survive. And that's why I choose to do something about it. 5 years ago, I would have never ever thought that I would be here today speaking on behalf of the American Cancer Society as a cancer survivor. And while it is the reason why we are all here may have been a really crappy experience for either a loved one or a friend or ourselves, I think we can all agree that it was kind of a blessing in disguise. We are all here today because we have the power to make a difference. As cancer survivors, caregivers, and supporters, we have the power to create positive change in this world. And so I ask, what can you do to do more in the fight against cancer? Done so!